we will do our reset for you. Okay? Now, also as well, anybody who this morning was on one of the pickup shots for either Nick Courtney or Peter Purvis, these are ones that were done after the group photo shoot. We've had problems with those as well, so if you have Nick and Peter early in the morning, that's fine. It's only people on one of the pickups. Can you also go back there at 1:30 and we'll get through everybody as quick as we can. So sorry about that, but we will redo them so that you get the photos today. Okay? That's all the notices I've got for now. It's now time for our big theatre panel, so you please welcome first of all your interviewer, Darren Howard.
Hello. First time of the day, and it's going to be fun. We've got the people from Big Finish, so I don't know which order they're coming on, but if you want to welcome Dalek Maestro Nick Briggs, my producer David Richardson, and award-winning writers Shearman and Mark Platt. Good afternoon. How is everybody? Good.
It's funny that we can see them, but they can't see us.
Yes. We like TV. So, I'm going to start by keeping it current and ask what you've been doing this week. David, I think you've been, next week you're in the studio?
We've been in the studio probably a lot recently, yeah. All of this week just gone with recording stories from Sylvester and Sophie for the end of the year, the new trilogy. Which has gone really well, actually. Really interesting stories, some really powerful scenes, and lots of stuff in there which I think we're going to be talking. The week before that, we did one of the lost stories with Animal, which is set in a university, and it's
Sylvester and Sophie.
It's Sylvester and Rain,
right?
So yeah, played by Beth Chalmers. And we had Anthony Lewis was guest starring. He was the first of all soldier who fell in love with Tosh. So he came and played one of the students. And this coming Friday, we're recording with Jean Marsh, doing the TV pilot of the Daleks that was written in 1960.
The one that they did the TV on?
The Destroyers, it's called. You're directing it on?
I am directing.
You excited about that?
Yeah,
you excited about it?
Of course I am. Yeah, and we've worked with Judy before, haven't we, on the Companion Chronicles trilogy. The third one of which will be out soon. And it's fantastic to work with.
Is everything how it goes?
Sarah Kingston through 2004.
It's a really well with love the G Marshall Michaels work really well.
It worked very well because obviously there was always this thing about, oh, she's dead, how are we going to do it? A very clever way we're going to do it. That's not a good way. No, she's lovely and she loves her.
Nick was involved in adapting.
I was, yeah.
And you are involved, aren't you?
Funnily enough, we've got Daleks in it, yeah.
So do you want to maybe talk a bit about how you adapted it? Because we've done it.
Oh, well, yes, it's very, very visual. So I did it, and also the way Terry Nation wrote the stage directions, he wrote them very much like he was writing a short story. They're very, very descriptive. So I took those and made them into just present tense narration, and adding and taking away. But a lot of it is just pure Terry Nation. He really was being very meticulous about setting the scene and giving the whole atmosphere to it. So. But I've been involved with so many different projects. Unfortunately, we have to get. Well, not unfortunately. Unfortunately, I had to let go of the project, and John Dorney came in and wrote the second half of it, so that it's been adapted by two people.
Which leads neatly into Mark Platt, who just adapted Point of Entry, Bob Platt's script. That was part one of the Train Down. But I can't remember the second part yet, so don't come along. How did you find that experience?
I love it. Actually, it's a thing to do. So it's a bit different from all the other lost stories because I think most of them had full scripts or fairly full scripts thereabouts. Whereas Barbara's was just a 2-page storyline, and David Marlowe. It's not Shakespeare, so I have to be very careful not to cover the version. So there is a lot of stuff where we play with the Doctor and Perry in it. It's fascinating stuff. It's an area I really love. You can expand on the writing side of it so much. About Christopher Marlowe, who was not just a playwright, he was a spy for Elizabeth's court. So there's a lot of intrigue to go with this, and there's a lot to play with.
Yeah, there's a lot, actually, lots of atmosphere in it as well.
Yes.
I was saying to you earlier, really good part for Nicola Bryant in this one. I think she's excelled in all. I think she's good at coming to her own stories, actually, but particularly in Point of Entry,
She had a wonderful time doing it. You haven't done the second part of it.
No.
I'm telling you, it hasn't.
It does show, I think, I don't know if you agree, David, it does show Colin and Nicola, you can tell from the response that they really enjoyed doing them.
Yeah, I mean, they really responded to that script. I mean, Mark delivered something that was brilliant. I mean, just a script the actors could run. And they did, they threw themselves into it. You noticed that as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Actors love all that with beefy stuff. You know, it makes you feel like they're doing proper acting, doesn't it? They go, oh, yeah, so they all get it. Yeah. I thought it was brilliant.
There was a very funny bit in the second half. There is Christopher Marlowe had the sort of cult Christopher Marlowe speech that I wrote, and Matt Addis, who's playing Marlowe, he was completely convinced by it and spent a long time trying to find it on the internet.
Must be here.
My favourite performance is Alex Mallinson as the man who's had his son cut out.
Alex Mallinson, another new one.
But it really is good because he does respond in all the right ways. And it doesn't. Yeah, well, it's self-harming.
It's quite dark.
Certainly the darkest script I've worked on.
Surprisingly, loud experience.
Do you get an indication of why it wasn't taken up in the first place?
I don't know. You know, with that one, I don't know. With the others, I can take a stand for one reason or another. With that, I really don't know. It is one of the ones I'm so proud of. And yet, I can't see a reason why it wasn't taken.
Something to do with Alex Mallinson.
Yeah, I mean, the thing ironic that something like Point of Entry wouldn't have been picked up with something like Mission to Madness was, which is a museum piece now, but I can imagine well, yeah, I can imagine it fitting into that season, but with the benefit of hindsight now, when you see it along Leviathan and Point of Entry and things like that, I did think, how that, but anyway, we're not all that.
Did you even to stand earlier on and say that you should have cast some sort of 80s personalities in the roles? I was trying to think of Ken Dawson.
Could have got Stephanie Richardson.
Don't get me on the
It's been a good time for you recently, Rob. Another award you're up for?
Oh, yeah, it's been very weird this week, actually. I've been up for nine awards.
Well, that's just green.
It is green. I mean,
you should explain what it's for.
we should explain that we haven't won them.
It's just to be Rob Shearman, it's not
It's a short story makes love songs for the shy and cynical.
That is it. That's the first part.
Yeah.
No, it's all extra life. There are a number of short story awards around the world because it's quite a sort of parochial area most of the time. You expect, you know, if you're up for one, you're unlikely up for another one. But I'm off to Boston in July for the Shirley Jackson Awards, which I'm sure is for. A lot of fact have gone international short story prize, which is in Ireland. The Edgehill Short Story Prize, which is the nice one in England, and some of the fantasy awards as well. And there are still more which have been back coming in. So it's obviously award season. And it's quite a funny book. I mean, the only problem with awards and stuff is that some of you have interviews and things like the BBC, and I think it all sounds so horribly serious. It's like people trying to do the Booker. But it's quite a funny book. I keep trying to point out to people that it has jokes in it. But it's very nice. It's very exciting. It's wonderful. So, yeah.